Người ta kia má nghe bây giờ làm nghe.
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fellow, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
What? Me? Innkeeper?
I've got a tavern in Pribislavis. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there. But who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? And someone's got to run it.
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin and open my own tavern. To continue the family tradition, like Pa and Bianca. And now you come to me with this offer.
I know. That's exactly why I came to you.
Thank you. And you can count on me to keep the place full to bursting. See you later.
Well, you know.
Cornelius อยู่ไหนวะ
There's a lot of things. I hope I can remember everything. Aye. Good God.
I need an experienced merchant to help me with the rebuilding of Pribislavis. How would you like to move there?
Me, a burger? Go and live in the woods? Hold on. You're actually serious?
Well, yes.
You want me to give up the position I've been building for myself here for years? I'd have to be mad, young fellow. No. You should try and find someone else who knows about numbers, weights, and measures. See you later. What can I do for you?
Cornelius ไม่มีนะนี่ไม่ใช่แบบนั้นเหรอพิกแมน
God be with you.
How are you holding up?
In a nutshell. Goodbye.
มองด้วยแบบขี้นะ
Good God. Good look then. God be with you.
How are you doing?
I owe you so much. You were right that time. If you hadn't helped me, I wouldn't have even been able to lift a pail. See you later.
โอ้ยคอร์เนเลียสคือคนเก๋นี่ มันแบบขี้นี่อยู่ไหนวะแล้วให้มันแบบขี้อยู่อย่างนี้ย อย่าเราส่งมันแบบขี้อยู่อย่างนี้ย
God save. Take care.
อย่าหาไม่เจอ
Has something happened?
Mệt quá
Yeah.
มีไปเดินไหนมาคนเยอะ มันสูงไม่ตัดหมดที่เนี่ยหมด
How does life...
Them rats ain't open. See you later.
นี่ไง
What do you need?
So, how are you doing?
It's awful. Work is hard and folk won't talk to me at all. They look down their noses at me.
I wouldn't worry about it. As soon as the mines are working again, everyone will forget about all this.
See you later.
Listen, wouldn't you like to move to Pribyslavitz? I need someone there who's able to read and write and do sums. If you can do that, you'd make a good merchant to handle building materials.
That's nearly the same job I had at the Skalitz mines. And they were the most profitable mines for miles around.
True. We don't have any mines, of course, but if you could handle the
ใคร
trade,
จะ
that
ไม่
would
รู้
help me a lot.
จริงนะ
I know enough about trade,
เอา
but I
หมด
won't
คน
work
นี้
for
เอาหมด
nothing.
คนนี้จริง
What are you offering?
Naturally, you'll earn coin enough. Don't tell me you want to spend the rest of your life struggling here. I know you're a fellow who recognises a good opportunity, and that's exactly what this is.
Ha! You're right about that. Very well, I'll move there. It don't look like we'll be going back to Skalitz anytime soon anyway.
เรียบร้อย2,000
Yeah.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
Hey, what do you say to move into Pribyslavitz? I'm in charge there, and I could find some job for you.
A job in the woods? Doing what? Collecting pine cones?
You could help with the building work.
To hell with that. What good did honest labour ever do me?
We've got a tavern too.
Ah, now that's a different matter. Emptying tankards is the job I do best. I'll shake on that.
No doubt I'll regret it, but I'll take you.
Take care.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Listen, Matthew, I'm running Pribyslavitz now. How would you like to move there? There's work enough to be had.
How much work?
Lots of it. Don't you worry about that.
Henry, that's exactly what I am worried about.
Might have known. We've got a tavern there too, though.
Why didn't you say so right away? I can always count on you, pal. I'll get going then, alright?
You do that. But don't forget, you'll have your work cut out.
I don't doubt it. Another alehouse to drink dry.
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'd like to hope...
Alright. Now. Look out. Greetings.
I'd like you...
Certainly.
I want to... Well,
Take care.
ดูไปกันแล้ว
God be with
how's trade? How's trade?
you. Nothing weak.
I hear...
Certainly.
I want... Well,
แค่สัก1,000,000,000 คนไอ้เหี้ยเฮ้ยกูต้องไปถอนหญ้าเลยมึนเลยลืมใช่มันพัง ไหนวะมันเหรียญ1,200เหรอจำไม่ได้แล้วกัน
I've decided what to build. We're going to build here.
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
You fit now.
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb-woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
What do you mean, it's a swindle?
Because those mixtures of hers don't work. It's nothing but plain water with herbs and pork lard.
How do you know about it? Have you tried something from her yourself?
Me? Why would I? Well, that would be a sin, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She X'd my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of God, she put a spell on them.
What kind of ointments and potions are you talking about?
Oh, you know, potions for an aching head, women's pains, and herbs to make cows give more milk.
I'm not going to waste my time on such nonsense.
I thought you'd be concerned for the folk in your own village, but it seems I was wrong. Good day, then.
Lagi lega balik then.
There's work to be done.
Let's get building.
We're going to build here.
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
Người yêu một đêm.
There's work to be done.
Come along with me and we'll take a look at the site.
Thôi. Này là thằng một thằng mít.
We're gonna build here?
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
I've decided what to build.
You've decided? Good.
We're gonna build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've got what we need. There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt them.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
We'll turn a blind eye. The people here are poor, and a bit of game on their tables keeps the wolf from the door.
I'm sure the people will love you for it, though I doubt Sir Divish will share their feelings if he finds out. As you wish.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
ไปยืนไหนล่ะเสื้อดีวิด
Sir Divish, I finished the assignment you gave me. Pribyslavitz is up and running once more, and making money. And the church is as good as new.
Indeed? That's excellent news. I can't wait to see it for myself.
Of course. We can go right away.
Take care.
มันเดียววิวไม่ขึ้นเลย
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well now, I've heard some reports, but to see it with my own two eyes, beautiful.
Me and Marius did our best.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering, trade is booming, and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new buildings as we were riding in. You've both done a magnificent job. I owe you my gratitude and commendation.
Thank you, sir.
How did you manage it so quickly?
We had to clear the woods and the ruins of the former buildings.
I arranged supplies of building materials and victuals from traders nearby.
Thanks to which we were able to build what you see here today.
And the church here has become the dominant feature of the whole village.
I'm especially proud of our church.
Indeed, you have plenty to be proud of. Thank you both. I can say wholeheartedly that you have not disappointed me. On the contrary, you have exceeded my expectations.
It's been an honor.
I quite concur.
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village. As soon as things have settled in the province, we can begin with the expansion as planned.
As you wish, my lord.
As for you, Henry, as I promised, you shall continue to have the income from the village, as well as the bailiff's office.
Thank you, my lord.
I thank you, Henry. Few could manage what the two of you have achieved here.
เล่นไม่อัพเลย ไม่รู้สึกเบิ้ลเลย
Well,
ส้มไม่มีไม่มีโมโตมินี่เนาะ
Gold branch.
กดพลาดเลย หนักเลย
เ
Yeah. Yeah.
มึงปิดร้านดิ
Coddle.
ไม่ปิดร้านเปล่า
Yeah.
ฮอปเปอร์ปิดแล้วนะ Oh.
What's with you?
Jesus. God be with you.
Yeah.
ไม่สู้เลยมัน
Yeah.
mà như này
Yeah. 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 Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why do they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
Ah, I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Boozers. That was a proper night for you. Full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. He stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back, and a noose around my neck. For amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus! How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down, took the rope off me, then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
I want to challenge you again.
If you like. Reckon you've improved?
I reckon I have.
We'll see then. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll have got worse. Let's do it then. Way off.
Mặt thêm một đứa.
Badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Sir Kuno, can you tell me something about yourself?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but grief. But what do you want to know?
Sir Radzig told me the Rickvold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easy. Especially when your father's a fool. And your mother's mad as a bat.
Oh.
It's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickvold Castle. But that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynes. My father only leased it. You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even talk that she only joined the order because her family wouldn't let her marry him. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent an awful lot of time in Tynes.
You might have been after a bit of both.
Sinning and confessing all in one place. Well, I can see the convenience of it. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told, her sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades drove her cuckoo entirely. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke. I looked out the window. I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames. Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings and the tower were burning too. And she just stood there, shrieking with laughter.
Christ. Sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went up. I couldn't get to my father. Or my little brother. My lad was only 7. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire. Then my cousin, Adam of Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near Rakovnik. It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. So I told my sister about it. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married. And all that was left of our estates, lands, woods, villages,
Adela was to get it all as her dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt, and I'd just lost everything. Of course, I argued with them, and that was the only excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
That's pretty harsh.
You're telling me? But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you can turn your hand to something, you never be lost. Doubt it ever crossed his mind how often I've been